Radio check, radio check. Hi everybody. So plan is today, as you can tell, try yet another new sim and see what's what with this one, because as you know, I'm all about trying new content, trying new things, seeing how it runs, and what we can enjoy. So I had a very quick little check. Now there's this thing called the Boxmaster MT55. My suspicion was, because they cover it up here, my suspicion was that that is like a Boxster MX5. That suspicion was very, very incorrect. It's actually a box truck, and it goes at 35 miles an hour max. So won't be doing that one at all. So we can do select series, or just track. So I've gone for the stock content. You can opt for the premium buy everything stuff, or you can go for electric dogs is interesting, or you can go straight away for all the mod content from their selected or special people. There is Monte Carlo in here, there is Montreal, which is cool. I'm trying to think of somewhere I want to go that is certainly interesting. So Sao Paulo would be good. I just want to check. We do have Spa, don't we? We do not have Spa. We have Old Spa, which is again pretty interesting in itself. What I'm trying to do is pick somewhere that is in common with virtually every other sim, and that is a challenge. Spa would have been my normal pick, but we don't have that anywhere. Loch Drummond. Let's have a look at Loch Drummond. That is not. I don't think. No, that's not Knock Hill. I thought it might be Knock Hill, but it's not. It's a fictional circuit, I believe. So I think, sadly, I mean, Bathurst is in a lot of things. Is Bathurst in? Oh, I think Bathurst might be the one to go for a full sim trial. It's got a little bit of everything as well, hasn't it? And it's fully difficult as well. So let's take a look then at the Canadian race and then choose a car. The Boxmaster is not what I'm going to be driving at all. So we're not going to pick that one first of all. I'm quite interested in the Formula E stuff. Eve, what is the Eve? Those are the old F1 cars. Very, very cool. And these are their version of the 2012 Formula Ones. Also the Formula 2s. So this game was first released in 2013, I believe, and I am trying to run it at a pretty fast pace, at a pretty high level. We've got the radicals. They are pretty cool. I'm just checking. There's no Porsche GT3 in this one. I think the Nissan is a GT500, so that's not going to be a great comparison for other things. I do know the radicals are in most games. We've also got stock cars and the US F2000s, which is pretty popular among these ones. You can't see what they are at this stage. Pretty popular among other races. You've actually got this remote control car. Now I'm very intrigued. That is very gimmicky, very funny. Very much what I want to what I want to be trying out. The BMW might be the way to go. That's the M4. It's not GT3, so that sucks. 1960 Indy cars, and then the AC. I don't think that is AC Cobra and stuff. So that's Ford V8. Is that an AC Cobra? Let's have a look under the customize button. It is an AC Cobra. That's pretty sweet, actually. Don't see them very often. As I say, that's what I'm here for, is the the Academy car is the Caterham, very cool. But I'm also on the lookout for a good touring car. So let's try the Honda Civic. These are not. Some of them are official colours, so that's cool. The original black and orange isn't here, which is the most iconic in my view. Kind of, I think it's like the Halfords livery, the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund. Very cool. Okay, but this livery is screaming to me. So I don't know. Do we just dive straight in on a fairly low powered car? I'm going to turn practice off. Warm up off. Timescale times 5. Let's whack up timescale. How high can we go? I always want to see changing conditions. 48 usually is about right. Fuel, mechanical, AI, drivers. Let's try with 14 to start with. That's quite high in my view. Is there can you overclock? You can. I don't know. I'm going to go with 90 as a standard AI limiter. Decrease the performance difference. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, I quite like a wide performance margin. And feel like, yeah, it's just going to be all Honda Civics, so that's fine. Just want to check on my graphics settings, calibrate. Also, I did calibrate. There you go. Okay, awesome. Force feedback, steering 546. Yeah, I've set mine to 540, so I'll just. Oh, okay. What? That's not great. Okay, there we go. Range set by vehicle, also cool. So I did do all this off screen, so that hopefully isn't going to be too problematic for you. And then I'll just look at graphics. I think I whacked everything pretty high. Is there an ultra? There is an ultra. Let's try high first and see what happens. That's my hope anyway, that we will be okay. Post effects. This is no post effects. Okay, let's try a bit of BTCC at Interlagos. And we've got qualifying, but I don't know how long. How long are the settings? Qualifying is 3 laps. Sounds about okay. And then we want race setting. Do 5 laps to start with. Let's try that. No, actually, let's do qualifying and do down to default 12. Interesting. So 3 is the minimum. I'm assuming that's in seconds. Interesting. Okay. And then weather. I mean, what's pretty cool is that you can have a little bit of rain here. These are 5. I guess these are for the 5 laps. So let's maybe try and increase the chance of rain as well. Not to 100%. That would be silly. Okay. Give it an 80% chance of rain. And we want race start time. Have we got that? That's cool. Real road temperatures and grip and everything. But I don't have a race start time. Yes, I do. Nice. Let's run this through to something like 11:30. So it'll be close to optimal for the race. And let's, well, I mean, let's dive in. Should know this track reasonably well, and I'm hoping the sound is going to work out all right. First stream though on this, so do shout up if sound balance isn't great. Appreciate you for showing up. I know I didn't say anything about doing this earlier on. Now this is cool because you've got Jake Plate, as in Jason Plato. You've got some great BTCC almost driver names: Tom Pringle, Tom Chilton, Andrew Jordan, is real. Gordon Shedden is real. But Bob Rollard is Rob Collard. And you've got Matt Patrick is I'm guessing Matt Neal. Anyway, Bam Toldoff, Sam Tordoff. No, it's Matt Neal's here for Team Dynamics as well. Okay. Little bit of wheel shake in the pits with my hand off the wheel. Sounds quite cool. The graphics are lacking something here. Might need to put a few post effects on next time out. I'm managing to run at 168 FPS, which is probably an all-time high for me. Turn off speed limiter. Headlights are on. It's the L key. There we go. I don't know what I've got for tire displays or anything like that. This does kind of feel like going back to Jeff Crammon's GP2 graphically. It didn't have the best first intro to RFactor2. Went to a SimRacing centre and was thrown in to a car and track. I think the graphics were around this bad, maybe a bit worse. Question is, will I actually get absorbed into the driving here, or will the graphics be too bad? Now that angle looks wrong for the straight there, the casino straight. I've got no steering wheel display actually right now, and I'm maxing out. It's funny, you know, because this is the platform that LMU is built on, right? And that little track limits evaluation thing has been ported directly across. Now, what I will say is the haptics started up nicely. You can feel the tyres slipping through the wheel. That's cool. Wasn't really expecting a lot, but physics-wise, now the physics are what is talked up a huge amount in RFactor2 online, which is, I guess, why they built LMU on it. So quite cool display of where we are on the track on the top of the screen. Just trying to set a valid lap really. I think I've only given myself this lap to qualify. The mirror's quite good. Inside the cockpit. I don't know how good that is. I'm not really feeling any pitch and dive under braking, which is a shame because these touring cars are not that stiffly sprung. Why have I got... Is this lap essentially not going to count because of that trip through the... final chicane here. I'm guessing not. Yeah, now this one is counting. Was I too late though? Blimey, the graphics are horrible at the horizon. Field of view is okay by default. Might widen it slightly. Enter pits to avoid losing the time, exceeding lap allowance. So, but my split was 2.3 seconds faster than Matt Neal, who I assume is pole. But I'm still within my 3-lap allowance. So let's test it out. If we start at the back, we start at the back. Just save that one. Not sure the grandstands look like that. I'm not sure the grandstands ever look like that, but there you go. On the left. I want to race touring cars in the right liveries and everything. British touring cars, that is. A bit of slide on the brakes there. Gonna let this lap go or not? We did have a little bit of movement there. Okay, what happened? I was disqualified. There you go. Okay. We'll check out the stuff later. We'll check out the replay quality and everything. Don't know if I can change any graphics settings on the fly. Usually you can't. No, you can't. Okay. We want miles an hour. Stabilize horizon. I don't tend to like that very much. I like things to move around in the cockpit. TV cockpit. Right, there isn't a sort of in-helmet view. Alright, okay. So we can't change those on the fly. We probably will next time. Why is the session still going? I think it is. Let's just click finish session. So I'm going to start at the back. But let's see what we can do from here. See how the game runs as well. Currently rolling around 100 FPS. And I've been started in third instead of at the back. There's no proximity radar. Gotta be careful of that then. Maybe I need to turn that on. I'll have a look at that in a minute. But yes, I think the AI is a little bit easy. And they're braking mid corner, which I was not expecting. Very cagey here. We can turn the AI up a lot. Interesting wheel effect there that went light mid-corner. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Sorry, Matt Neal. Little bump there, but like I say, I don't know where the car is right now. I can just see him on my left side in my rear view. Central mirror. So I can't see the left mirror. And I should have changed the gear ratio as well. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, I can't hear the crew chief at all. But I don't know why I get this like haptic and car effect crossing the start-finish line, as if you've just gone over a speed hump. I don't think there's a speed hump in the middle of the start-finish straight in Montreal. Little slide there. Don't think we need to watch 5 laps of this, do we? Of me driving on my own. I don't feel like I'm going to lose the car at any point. So let's have a quick look at... I wanted to check out the replay, but maybe we can't. Maybe it's probably not worth it right now, is it? Okay. So it's probably not worth all of that right now. I go to next event and it doesn't really do anything. Okay, finish. Let's just go exit. Yes, exit. Okay. Trying to figure everything out on the UI. Okay, so we're comfortably running all just fine. So I think we just go to everything that we can. Just turn absolutely everything on. Visible vehicles, fine, yeah. Haven't got an option for increasing field of view. I've got vertical field of view there. The ground to the sky, okay. I don't. Why is there no proximity sensor there? Vertical sync should be off, yes. Shall we try ultra on this? FSAA. I think that's NVIDIA. Okay. Let's see what happens when we turn all that on. I fully expect everything to suddenly grind to a halt. But we will see message center. So yeah, I don't want any of that, but I do kind of want some sort of radar. I don't seem to have it. I don't seem to have radar or any kind of field of view setting. Is that in gameplay? I don't think so. Anyway, felt pretty good. I think I definitely want lots of fidelity on replays. Okay. Hot laps, record replays. That's all cool. Okay, cool. Right, let's choose something else to go drive. We can go. I want to say we can go up to 100 at least on that. Also, pit lane. I just can't be bothered with this, and I want to turn on low. Oh, that was, yeah, it was a bit weird. The feeling. Stability. Turn everything on low as much as possible. Okay, that feels pretty good to me at the moment. So let's choose something else to do. I've not done NOLA Motorsport Park before. I'm interested in go-karts. Should we do a technical go-kart track? I think we will. And choose the kart. Let me see, where are the karts? Are they under K? They are under K, nice. Kart F1, that's what I was racing yesterday actually on AC. AC, plain AC. Let's try the karts. Quebec superkarts. I should pronounce Quebec properly. For my Canucks. Let me know if you've seen something on the screen there that you'd like me to try out. More than happy. Put my fate in your hands. FPS suddenly dropped to 17. So that's not great. Hopefully. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Do I need to clutch? I can't move. Auto pit is active, yes. Why has my controls suddenly gone weird? I didn't change anything. Fine tune. Logitech G Hub, fine. It's working. Throttle and brake are working. They're gonna let me out, is that the issue? I thought so I want clutch off, that's the deal. Auto clutch on. I don't know. Should we try it? Go back and see what happens? So something just moved in my haptics, but I don't know why I can't go forward. A setup issue? I can't imagine there's a setup issue. Sorry folks, just got absolutely no movement on the car. No? Yes, okay. What is going on? I just held the accelerator, got no engine sound. And this is auto pit happening. Okay, I'm not in control right now. Maybe that was the problem. Okay, I don't know where the track goes. I don't have a track map. Interesting. So this is... Okay, no gear shifts in the car. Everything's just, you know, like a rental car essentially. It's a 125. Weird track texture there. This is this is ultra graphics, folks. With everything dialed up to the absolute max. GPU is handling it a-okay, but apparently that's grass. Who knew? Based on what I could see, not me. I'm struggling to get back on track. The turning circle is tiny because you want to use the throttle really to turn in a car. This is madness. This track is insane. Can't see anything. Don't know where I'm going. Don't even know if have I got a reverse gear? No. Use throttle and shift direction to push vehicle. Is that... No. Shift direction. Something happened there. Oh, hang on. I'm holding down. So I'm holding downshift, sorry. Okay. There you go. Now we're back. I don't know where the track goes. Can't see anything. So this is supposed to be on ultra graphics mode. I don't know if there is some other kind of layer or equivalent to a content manager on AC that we've been using that can, custom shader patch that can improve this, but look at the state of this track surface. This is a little bit mad, this track. Just going to have to aim for the middle of the black patch, pretty much. Sound is nothing like we were having last night on Assetto Corsa. I have got to say, though, the physics do feel pretty good. Are they as good as made out? I'm not sure. Probably not. Okay, this car is so quiet that I can now hear my race engineer. But I imagine you can't hear a single thing on this. I am barely hearing the engine at all. So it's really weird that there's no field of view setting. And I'm afraid that so far I'm really not seeing much to recommend this sim. It doesn't even seem particularly promising. I mean, it's got some funny content, you know, but I really want to play my touring cars, but can't see the track, can't see the track, can't see the track. Okay, I don't know if that was good or bad. Not good. It shouldn't be good because I've been off track nearly constantly. There's like a jump on one of the configurations there. Don't really want to jump in a kart with no suspension, but those temporary barriers are not very helpful because they kind of point in the wrong direction. Stay narrow here. Stay on the track. Oh, dang, 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 dang. No turning circle. Into pits to avoid exceeding. Oh, that's gonna DQ me again. Okay. Still reasonable FPS. Okay. Next session. We'll see if we can stick this for a little bit longer. Okay, we're suddenly in the daylight. I don't know why. Didn't apparently get a jump start there. Okay, we are finally slowing the frame rate down slightly. Still getting 60, which is my reference point for Gran Turismo, obviously, on a PS5 standard edition. It's very helpful to follow the other karts at this stage. Okay, it does look a little bit better than it did. Let's be fair. In the daylight, nice slip angle, savable. Okay, 100 AI might be a little bit beyond me for now. And that guy's annoying. Can't remember now. Was there anything else I could turn up on the graphics settings? I think I did absolutely everything possible. Suddenly rocking 96 FPS. I think that's down to fewer cars being displayed. Oh, okay. Just got absolutely mullered into that one. I do respect the haptics. I do not respect the sound of the carts, I'm afraid. Or the graphics. Yeah, but I think unfortunately that graphically it's just too bad to enjoy. With the amount of money I can spend right now on PCs and with the looks of the dire warnings about component costs shooting up, I don't think I'm going to be upgrading for a little while. My graphics, as I say, I think this is not going to be getting a lot of my time. Unless I can do something drastically better. Not really catching the cars in front. Well, I had a purple final sector, so I guess that's good. Yeah, nice. Is that good or bad? 53.2 is the best. No, then. Have we finished? We have finished. Okay. Suddenly 140 FPS. Again, it's all just down to the fact that we have fewer cars showing up. Okay, we marshals really can't make up their mind which flags we're flying. I've seen loose, slippery surface, yellow, red, green, white. That's hilarious. I like that road texture change. You actually felt that in the seat. Okay. Let's at least go in the pit, see what that's like. Go. Controller's been taken away. Okay. So, if I can finish session, what happens then? Can I watch a replay? Think I might have to restart race. and then go to watch. Let's do that. Exit to monitor, watch, make big, change car. The driver names are a little bit not cool. Are we gonna start the race? Onboard, trackside, spectator, trackside, kind of cool. But no, we're not going to start the race. I don't know how to access the replay. I think, is it this way? I'm not sure. Anyway, I think we'll try one more thing. Double check the settings. But this so far was not worth what I paid for it at all. Have I got any replays? I have got some replays, so we'll have a look at that in just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, that was exceptionally loud all of a sudden. So let's see how everything handles. I'm currently looking at about 50 FPS. What does tape delay mean? Interesting. Are we going to get going? Is that play? I think that's play. Here we go. Sensation and motion's pretty good. I would want to turn off the driver names because these giant black boxes are a little bit weird. This is the static spectator and you can't move that around, so yeah, a little bit boring. Okay. These are the onboards. Is there a chase? There is a chase. That's kind of cool. Yeah. It's. I mean, if you've played this, if you know how to make this better, please tell me if there is like a great modding community or, you know, version of custom shader patch or something like that that can make this, you know, better, then please, you know, let me know. But right now I'm feeling pretty disappointed. As you can see, this is on everything. This is, I don't know what showroom means. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, right now this is absolutely on maximum everything. Okay, refresh rate. If anything, I'd want to turn that down slightly. I can't tell the difference between 60 and 100 hertz at this point on this monitor and everything, but I'm sure you can, but I can't see anything that I should go higher on. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. I'm going to try maybe one more thing. Let's select a track. My plan, you see, was I was thinking about doing a comparison of different tracks on different sims, same track, same car. I think that's going to be a little bit tricky, to be honest. With this, I was, you know, what I wanted to do is compare my lap times or the feeling on the cars. But it does seem like that's going to be rather difficult. You know, I'm vaguely interested in trying these different tracks and everything, but I don't know that I can put up with those graphics. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't want to be a graphic snob and everything, but boy, oh boy, is this not good. So I'm kind of tempted to try something classic. Maybe the AC Cobra, because I haven't tried one of those in anything else lately. So let's go with that. Gearbox technique, rev match. Nice that you can select rev match. That's nice actually. I did not appreciate that. So that's good, because that's default in Race Room, which is probably my favorite of the older Sims right now. I prefer it to iRacing. No helmet on would be a bit crazy. But anyway, let's benefit the doubt. One more try. Bathurst in an AC Cobra. And then we're going to do some proper sim racing. Because I'm kind of bummed out about this. I thought it was more promising, potentially. Yeah. Oh well. You live and learn. So maybe there's the option somewhere to get some mod system figured out, that will make this look and feel better. Have I got any kind of options here? I really just wanted auto pit lane limiter rather than drive the actual thing for me, but so what is this? Plugins, okay. Knockout qualifying, that's interesting. Shared memory map plugin, that's on. Okay. Great. Yeah, let's get in the car. That's cool. Nice sound. Okay, what is happening? Okay, that's an auto drive situation, and the car has just careened into the pit wall. I'm having to sort of just lift off the accelerator to change up here, I think. And it dies before reaching any kind of rev limiter. I'm expecting this to be very slidey. Graphically, the bonnet looks a lot better. This is super alive and tricky to tame. Steering just feels really delayed. Like I can't... It's very sensitive. So yeah, just treat the car very gently, and I'm starting to feel a bit more in tune with it. So you know, physics-wise, that is very different experience, and that's a good thing. Way more haptic feel happening here. Yeah, I was never going to get through the dipper there, was I? I have chosen the world's worst car and track combination to test this. And I think I've got damage as well. I think that's what's happening. Let's have a look. Doesn't really tell me, but I can feel a rumble and an inability to steer. Yeah, I can't actually steer left properly. I'm left hand down. No, I'm not. Okay. Yes, I am. This is wild. Absolutely wild. It's only got 4 gears. The slightest little crest, and this car is struggling into the chase. Just wants to snap right on me constantly. Look at me. Left hand down to try and brake in a straight line. Okay. Yeah, this is me full left lock. I am buried deep in the in the kitty litter here. Do I want to try and qualify? Or shall we just? I think we just go on to the race. Try and repair the car. Wow. Okay. I basically want to change the entire car based on how it's behaving right now. But I'm sure that's not an option. That's just madness. Absolutely madness. I feel like I'm looking left slightly here. I'm not pointing straight. Like, this car is just ridiculously tricky to control. And I know that's true of an AC Cobra, but involuntary donuts. Steering makes 0 sense whatsoever. So there you go. You've got your 4 gears. Maybe gently put the brakes on. Maybe that's the way it is, I think. Just do everything with completely kid gloves here. There you go. Massive snap. And I really am trying to be very careful with this. Wow. I say, I don't know if it's optimism, whether I'm slowly getting more used to this, but graphically Bathurst does look a little bit better, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. Let me know what you think. This feels like it looks better. Similar to AC Evo here is the choice of using Caucasian skin tone on the steering wheel, which for me is less than well advised. I think you should you should just put gloves on like every other sim in the world, because I did see an African American sim racer driving, and driving AC Evo, and it did just look really weird, and it must have felt quite incongruous, I can imagine. It's a detail that I just don't think you need in sim racing, but there you go. I think someone driving an AC Cobra with a wooden steering wheel probably would wear gloves. Maybe I'm just... am I nitpicking? Is that in itself a very poor choice of words? Probably. But am I splitting hairs here? I probably am, but I shouldn't use first gear, but I just wanted to get the car to brake. The gravel is... Oh, okay. I have no wheel. This might have been, that's my wishbone section. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. This is the look to corner in action. We can test that out, but I I think we might be able to get an instant replay on that. Let's see. Graphically, the car does look a lot better at Bathurst there. Oh, I'm too far back. I'm too early on that. I think we should have a look at the replay if that's available. But that is what my car looks like, so I don't think we'll be going any further in the race. I think we should just have a look at the replay, honestly, because I say I was about to give up on this sim, and then Bathurst just charmed me a little bit. Is it possible that it's actually better, or that I'm just adjusting to it? But that was funny. I did think that was funny. Let's load up that one and see. Oh dear me. And I've only got 50% damage on as well. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The start was nice. I got a good launch, and then it all just went downhill from there. Let's see. We got wider. So we got away, we split the cars, made a little bit of contact, and then into hell corner, oversteer, understeer. Cars are going round quite nicely. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go over to here and see what happened. I was getting a little bit excited. I thought, I'm catching the cars. And kaboom. Off goes the wheel and the suspension. Oh, dear me. Not good. Not good. Okay. That's funny. At least it was funny. That's what matters, right? So it was, I mean, that can take a hell of a lot of getting used to, is that car and track combo. Okay. I'm tempted now to try something else. Let's try like a classic F1 car. I was just racing those at Interlagos on Wednesday, New Year's Eve. So okay, now I'm tempted. Now I'm tempted to try that and see. I want a classic F1 car, which I think we're up here somewhere. This is, yeah, Sao Paulo. We'll do that, and we'll go for okay, I have to try the remote control cars. There's no question in my mind they have to be tried, just for entertainment value. I think the F1s were up here. Brabham, the 66 Brabham. Those are fine looking cars. Really fine looking cars. So I'm going to go with that unless 75. Whoa. I'm going to go with this. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with the Martini Brabham BT44B. Rims default or metallic. Okay. Fuel gauge, fuel pressure. So have I got like a 90s Formula car? I thought I had something like that. It's the ISI Interceptor. I imagine that's Jensen Interceptor. McLaren M23 is this era. MP413 is, yeah, okay. MP48 is this one. So this is the closest thing to what I was just in. So let's race that. I'll give this a chance anyway, and then a quick go on the RC cars. And just see if I just happen to pick some bad tracks graphically, or am I just getting used to it and falling down the RFactor2 rabbit hole. This is version 1134. It's been running. This is its 13th year, I think, of life. This is auto. I'm not doing this, folks. What? This is auto pit lane in operation. The AI can't. The auto pit lane driver cannot drive it. I think that might have been rain. Oh, joy. Joy, joy, joy. I've got to qualify in the rain. And then suddenly I'm back in the seat and I had no warning. Okay. Don't know if I've damaged the car or not. It's suspiciously quiet in the cockpit. Point of view is a little bit off. Hey, Jann, how you doing? Yeah, point of view is a bit off. I should be a little bit taller in the car, and especially with the pitch and roll there under the brakes. I would highly recommend the AC Cobras are done with traction control on medium or high. I don't know. I don't really celebrate New Year, Jann. It's been pretty good. I'm not working right now, so that's a good thing. Like, as in I'm off work. I haven't lost my job. But so having a bit of fun on this. How are you getting on? I believe you've delved into iRacing, right? So, not good. It's not been good so far, I've got to tell you. So, yeah. Bathurst in the Cobra was actually quite charming and actually not bad graphically. Not so bad graphically that I couldn't tolerate it. I don't know how this is coming through on the stream. It's very much easily handled by my PC. But oh wow, okay, that's huge. Looking forward to seeing some of that action, Jann. While I try and qualify this beast. But yeah, it's a little bit. It's not as good as people sort of talk it up to be. It has. You're not wrong. It's Yeah. This is like mad. Yes. So I did feel immediately like I was back playing GP2 or maybe GP4. Let's be kind, but not against retro gaming. It's just whether I would commit any time to this at this stage. I want to play BTCC. The videos of RFactor2 running at the start of today's stream looked absolutely insanely good. Some people's pictures look amazing as well. I don't understand how. They must be running insane mods. I do think the physics are insanely impressive for a 2013 release. Maybe it's just a case I just have to spend a whole load of money on yet another sim and mods to unlock, but where something like AC has promise, this doesn't feel like it has the right amount of promise for me. So, I think the physics might be out of the box better. Maybe not. But we can definitely get a couple of BTCC cars because Bad Rock's got a few that we were using the other day and having fun with. And it's suddenly gone dark and suddenly getting a little bit rainy. It's a good job I know my way around this track. So yeah, I do think we can, because we have got BTCC. Yeah, there's not much to separate physics-wise. I like I say, I think unless there's some extra community that and set of mods that I don't know about. I think it's raining. I can't tell. I don't know where the track is. Yeah, then I think AC is the way to go. Yeah, it's just black. Maybe it's because I'm playing during the daytime here in the house, and I can't see anything at all. But anyway, let's try this at a race. Yes, man. So yeah, absolutely right. Yesterday we did the Audi, the 1990s Audi, four-wheel drive around Croft, and then we got we've definitely got Brands Hatch. I asked for Thruxton, and we were racing Knock Hill yesterday as well. So yeah, I mean, we can definitely do it, and it's gonna be really fun. Somehow I seem to have got auto gears on this selected. Can't see starting lights. Yeah, it's got auto gears. Why has it gone to auto gears? I didn't change that. But yeah. Yes, the V8s. They have got the V8s. We didn't get to them yesterday. Have you managed to get all the mods, content manager and everything working okay on AC? Because I haven't seen you out there yet. Maybe you're too deep in your iRacing cult right now. Oh, that's pretty cool for the AI to be all over the shop like that. It's annoying that I can't be in manual gears, but again, I'm adjusting to it. I'm starting to believe. Nice. Let's try and race a bit later, John Luck. Sweet. I don't envy you being at Nords on iRacing, but fill your boots, whatever you enjoy, man. But I don't hear a lot of people describing iRacing as fun. But yeah, let's get on later if you're available. Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, I haven't got an active iRacing account, but I believe that George last night was managed to convince Badrock to get the T-Rex, and not a T-Rex livery, not Rexy, actual T-Rex racing on AC. We were in the supercarts last night at Knock Hill. They were such a handful. One of the hardest things I've ever had to drive around there. Yeah. But I've got a sinking feeling that Larry's going to force my hand again to get iRacing, just for broadcast purposes. But there's a steep learning curve for me on iRacing. On the broadcast side, and I know I'm going to have third-party apps running as well. Honestly, he got me into ACC on, well, he kind of, yeah, it strongly encouraged me into ACC on console, and I had to learn a whole new broadcast system for that, and we were going well on with Black Flag, and then of course what happened, but I think he was migrating away from the sim before everything that happened, and obviously he was deep into the iRacing cult at that point. But he wants me to. I followed him to AC. Exactly, and now It's just a whole bunch of extra money, and I can't convince him to come join me on sims that I'm really enjoying, like Race Room. Maybe I can convince you, John, to try out Race Room with me. I'm really enjoying it. Yes, do try Race Room. Well, at least give a couple of my videos a try. See what you think. I don't know what kind of PC spec you're rocking, but I'm on a low to mid range, which is why I'm trying these older sims as well. Exactly, I'd love that. Yeah, I mean they want to restrict the server to AC and iRacing, I think, at the moment. But I'd be more than happy to host a race, host a night on Race Room once a week. Holy hell, that's a PC setup, man. So like I say, I'm on a low to mid, and I don't even know if broadcasting wise my PC can both run iRacing at the kind of fidelity that people are going to want to watch, and then stream at the same time. So there's that to consider. Already spent an unholy amount of money on my racing in the last 2 months. So I don't know. I know as soon as I get it all configured, he's going to push me to Project Motor Racing as well. Yes, I definitely do need to get some practice, and I've got to get like race labs and stuff like that. It's not just the cost of iRacing; it's third-party apps and stuff. No, okay, I'll stay away from PMR. I picked up Rensport as well, and it's just the free version. I'm not paying for Rensport right now, but yeah. I have yet to spend any real time on it. This is interesting. I mean, it's not as bad as the other tracks that I tried to date, I've got to say. SimHub can offer overlays. Is that true? Because I'm already running SimHub. I did not know SimHub can do overlays. That would be pretty awesome. Oh, that's pretty awesome. What you're telling me now. Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. Right, let's try the RC cars because I'm just very entertained by the prospect. Where are we? Never remember what they're called. Formula RC. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Let's find a track that it might suit. I'm not going to an oval, for example. Sardinian Heights. No, that's interesting. There's also Monte Carlo. That's Monte Carlo without several well-known sections of the track. But it might be worth a try. Be right back. Okay. So not a lot of people know. Someone wanted to race Monaco, and I say, yeah, I think they've got Monaco, so let's do that as well. I'd love to see that. What not a lot of people know that my first foray into racing cars, before I got into using the PC, my family PC, to run Network QRAC Rally and Jeff Grumman's Grand Prix 2. Even got into a little bit of livery modding season to season, would you believe? A little bit, which was done in MS Paint. But before all that, I was. I'm going to turn this stupid pit lane thing off. It's ridiculous. It's funny, but ridiculous. Where have my gears gone? Auto clutch, fine. Repeat shifts off. We want that. Yep. So my first foray into racing cars was remote control racing cars, radio controlled remote racing cars. I used to race on and off road like a rallycross style, and on carpet in the winter, remote control stock cars here in the UK, which are a bit like the Outlaws in the US. Why was auto shifting on for that MP48? I don't understand. I thought that had just appeared. I do want to take off the driver names. Where is the driver names? Because it's rubbish. It looks really bad. Okay. As with most things in this sim, it looks like I can't turn that off. HUD enabled. I do want the HUD on. HUD selection, full split or full. Let's try full. But yeah, driver names, can't seem to turn them off. So that sucks. Anyway, I'm actually, look at me, I'm in a remote control car. Yes, you're probably not wrong. What is this? Okay, so literally fingertip steering control. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I think I am. I'm at ankle height. I'm going the right way. Tab. Okay. What? Disqualified. Wrong way. I know. Right. Let's restart and try and figure out which way the track goes. There's no track map either. Have you got a shortcut for the track map? Do you any idea? Drive. So where's my man pointing? Look at this. Like I've got maybe 20 degrees of steering, if that, either way. Okay. This is so funny. Right, okay. So coming out this way, and then we're going to go which way? Place your bets now. There we go. Okay, let's follow somebody. How fast are we actually going? As I say, I have no track map, no gears, naturally. No Sandavot. Sandavot? Here we are. Okay. Look, the scale of the pace car. What are we doing with this? We actually go under the Armco if we get it wrong. I'm trying to look over the top. I can't change the view settings. I don't know if I've just gone the right way or not. I think I have. Ouch. Use throttle and shift direction to push vehicle. There we go. We've managed to engage reverse. Where are we going? There we go. Okay, follow the car. Follow the car. They're quick. Okay, down into Massenet. Oh, brutal. Into the hairpin with no casino in front of us. That's a bit more like it. Is the tunnel in existence? No, it's just the coastal run here. So I'm maxing out at 74 miles an hour. There should be no Nouvelle chicane. I don't even know if the swimming pool has been built yet. There's the harbour side. Do you know what? Oh, I don't know if I'm falling for the charm of it, but it doesn't look horrid. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. I can't make up my mind whether I think it's alright or I don't. That's just come out the pits, I think. I don't think I took a shortcut. It's sparking! Yeah, you might be able to overtake at this layout. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of buildings in the way. Can you see what I can see? The RC car in front of me, they're sparking like they've got titanium skid plates under them. That is very, very funny. I don't know where the track goes. We just need a little lift. We don't really need to press the brakes. I wonder if we can get remote control cars in AC. And that's possible. Get onto a go-kart track. Massenet. Casino hairpin. It is, isn't it? We'll try a race in a minute. I want to change gear. I want gears in this thing now. This is actually quite funny. Straight's a little... It's never been said before about Monaco, but the straight's a little bit long for these cars. We'll have to go to a go-kart track and try these. Now, what is this elevation change business to back? That's unreal, isn't it? Surely they never jumped like that. I've never seen that on historic footage. A little ramp like that. Through Anthony Noakes, obviously losing a ton of ground. This guy. Yeah, let's try and get this 1960s Monaco. Let's try and get this in. It'd be good if you could request Bad Rock gets it in AC, because I've requested a lot lately, and I think he's going to get pretty sick of me requesting things. Okay. Thanks, man. I had a huge wish list of tracks. Maybe Thruxton is one to ask for. What? Exiting pits under red has given me a red flag. I thought we were racing. Are we in the race? Race 5 laps. I don't know. Session qualify 1. I just want to race. Let's race. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Here we go. Look at this. We've got Yokohama tyres on. I don't know what P2P is in reference to on the push to pass. Tell me we haven't got push to pass. I love the sparks. The sparks are just so funny. Let's do this. And why my start was so much worse than the other drivers. Yeah. How are we getting on into the hairpin? Are they going to slow each other down, or am I just going to be in a terrible state pace-wise? I'd never actually turned the AI down, did I? See if we get any kind of tow. This is so silly. Was the tunnel always there? I just obviously ignored the fact that there was a tunnel before. Yeah, it's pretty much flat out on a racetrack, even of this scale. People have, I'm pretty sure, like the vast majority of RFactor2 tracks have been ported over onto AC, because I have seen a lot of people just basically grabbing the files and converting them. So this'll, I'm sure this will be on AC. Maybe it'll even look a little bit better. I just think passing the pace car. The pace car is a full-size pace car. If we could have like a safety car running while we're doing remote control cars like this, would just be the funniest thing, just darting in and out of its wheels. But yeah, John, give a couple of my race room videos a try. See what you think. If you haven't, if you can tear yourself away from iRacing for a moment. But yeah, I definitely want to give it a try with friends. Yeah, the job is avoid the avoid the monster truck crushing you to death. Absolutely. Imagine taking a monster truck around Monaco. Would be very funny as well. Badrock said the monster truck he found was just a bit pap. It really didn't work very well, I believe. Exactly. That's kind of what pulled me that way. I did think they had BTCC. They don't. They have WTCC, which are very similar spec. But the non-optional rev matching aspect to Race Room is really interesting, really intriguing, very, very immersive. Something I've not had before. I don't believe that exists in iRacing even. So you see how slow my racing brain was on one of my videos to try and figure out the Formula Fords, so-called Formula Juniors that they run. They call them. Why I couldn't seem to upshift. Okay, well, I think we've probably seen enough of this. Let's have a quick look at the at the replay system. Nope, this is just instant replay, so that's not what I'm looking for at all. Exit to monitor. So that was funny. But okay, I can't make up my mind what to do about this. Yes, I agree with you on the F1 game, definitely. But what I would say is that if you add haptics to F1, it transforms the experience. So one of the big problems I've always had with the F1 game has been the lack of feel. The cars seem to just float along, not really react to what's happening at all. But I then added the Sensit Haptic seat, which you can win in a competition. Please enter the competition. But I did try that, and it was just night and day different. Suddenly thought, wow, this is really quite fun, and it may get me back into it. I don't know how they're going to make the biggest rule change in a generation and yet stick the give me a second. So yeah, made a massive difference to the state of my racing on that sim. Suddenly feel like I can feel what's going on. But yeah, I was just saying I don't know how they make F126 just a direct download into F125. How is that even going to work when the whole physics are going to change with the cars? The competition is on my homepage, on the community posts. All the details are on there. But essentially, just leave a time-stamped comment on any of my videos by Sunday 11 a.m. UK time. Tag Sensit Haptics account, which is at Sensit_official, and any other SimRacing channel, like a brand name or anything like that you'd like me to work with, and that will double your chances as well. But you can enter up to 5 different comments to count towards the competition, and I would absolutely love it if one of my faithful driver friends were to win, but it will be randomly drawn. Let's have a look. What did these look like on the replay? That really does feel like it used to look on when we were racing them when I was a kid. How cool is this? You almost want a super close-up view. That is proper retro. You're not wrong. I used to race Micro Machines all the time. That's funny. That is really funny. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here I am at the back of the field. It's funny. I mean, I don't know. What are we looking at? What is this? Why would they put this in the game? That's so funny. I kind of thought you would be in kind of a god position like you are in racing when you're racing remote control cars. Maybe your POV would be your hands on the controller, and you'd be able to see what your car was doing, a bit like Circuit Experience, Circuit Superstars. Look at the slipstream in effect. That is just something. I didn't even see the fact that we were on paving stones through that. We go up onto the harbour concrete view. And do you know what we're not seeing? Overtaking at Monaco. And they say it's because the cars are too wide. Oh, big crash. They have conveyed the physics feel of these cars very well, with the exception of the full-size sparks across the road surface. I don't quite know what is happening here, but for laughs, this is quite funny, quite funny. I do like that. Will it bring me back to the sim? I think I just have so many other way better sim options available to me, and it is not. It's funny. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I want to necessarily try right now. Again, talk about places like this is great for go-karts. If you want to race go-karts, there's loads of karting tracks on here. Matsusaka is Suzuka. Malaysia is a great track. I've always loved Malaysia, and that's in Race Room as well. Maastricht is I think that is a fictional track. You can buy all the like Formula E content and the BTCC, but look at the cost of this, given the state. I mean, it's fine if you've got a really poor PC and you just want to race and you haven't got a console or whatever, you haven't got other options. But look at the prices on this game. So BTCC pack is just 3 seasons, 1048 to add brands Donington, Thruxton, not Croft, not Alton either. Formula E is all Formula cars and 5 of the tracks for 874. I don't know. I think the content needs to be a fair amount cheaper than this to why okay, why I know every game it's a requirement. Everything has to do GT3. But why would you use this sim platform to race GT3 cars? I don't understand the thinking behind that. So it's interesting, John Delup. My head is on GT7 kind of pricing, right? Your head, I'm guessing right now, is on iRacing pricing. Right, exactly. Yeah, I completely agree with you. But it's a funny kind of difference in headspace, isn't it? Because I thought the Formula E would be fun, but honestly, Real Racing 3 on a tablet looks better than RFactor2. So yeah, I really don't know. So standard price is 175 for a car. That's the Gen 2 for 175. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. These are just the packs, and then you've got Formula Pro. So you can just buy the one car of the packs. Apparently, we're going for the Van Walt Hyper. But I think RFactor2 needs to stick to series that no one else does, tracks that no one else does, and so on. I will look into what the mod situation is. Right, exactly. Formula V. It's clearly pitching itself, but see if it focused on BTCC, on Formula E, and remote control cars and go-karts, right? I think it would be, I don't know, I think I'd probably considered that a better one. So they have got Circuit d'Azur, so modern day Monaco, Sebring. So they boast so much content. I don't know what Guaport is. Never heard of Guaport. Ibarra, is that Navarro? Essentially, loads of kart sim stuff. The London E-Prix, will that be the one that goes under the XL Convention Centre? VIR is here. Thruxton rocks, but graphically, I don't know. I really don't know if I can get over the graphics. For the sake of the content that I don't have, Long Beach would rock. I couldn't get Long Beach to work on AC. Everyone else was racing on it, and I had to duck out, unfortunately. Don't know about this place either. I agree, but I think in a universe where Race Room is running fine on your PC, why would you? I have tried LMU, several videos, and I'm tempted to do a bit more of that today. So yes, I definitely have tried LMU, and I do enjoy it a lot. It's a handful. It's challenging, but it's the kind of sim that I think will make me better on everything. All right, nice. Okay. So third party approved is back. So I presume it went away. But if you see the very start of today's video, look at these visuals. How on earth are they getting photos like that out the game? Yeah, again, check out some of my videos. I had a terrible time getting my wheel set up, but I've got it set up now. But look at these visuals. Like, I would have to say, how dare they with the visuals? But I do need to look into it. I do need to look into how to, because my PC's running just fine. I need to look into how to mod this thing, because I'm sure it's moddable. I'm sure we can make things look better. But look at these photos are just incredibly misleading. So yeah, we need some sort of launcher, some sort of shaders patch equivalent, because right now that is disappointing. I think if you can match the physics and the handling to some updated visuals, I think it's got legs on it. RFactor2, and I'm sure it has, but out of the box, that's horribly disappointing. And I, right now, with limited time left and my time off, I'm not going to invest more time, I don't think. But I'll have a read up on it and see what I can do. Anyway, that being said, thanks for tuning in, John. I'll probably be on a little bit later. Yeah, hopefully we can get on AC this evening. But thanks for watching. I will catch you all again soon.